What's up, guys? This is Jorge back with another episode of Clash Royale. Now, in the previous episode, I did a gemming episode where I opened up a bunch of magical chests in Arena 6, I believe, or Arena 5. So I've since been gotten to Arena 6, and I wanted to showcase some replays that I recently had. I experimented with a few cards. So in Arena 6, you unlock, you unlock the Golem, the Elixir Pump, or a Collector, and the Mortar. So I was curious to see the Golem because it's a pretty big troop. Slow but durable, only attacks buildings. When destroyed, explosively splits into 2 gold mites and deals area damage. So I really wanted to showcase that and see if it's a viable strategy. So I won one battle with the Golem and I lost one with the Golem. So let's do a quick spot check. I am currently level 10. I have 1915 trophies. The cup inflation it keeps going up every night or every day because I try to get the top 3 before I go to bed every night, and then once I wake up in the morning I usually drop back down to like 10 just because players are increasing and getting better, upgrading their cards, so on and so forth. So you can see I'm one position above Cheap Pat at number 6. You'll see a lot of notable YouTubers here. I think, who else was it? Reversal, he's a YouTuber as well, Gaming with Molt. I think I have a replay of me attacking Gaming with Molt, Clash with Ash, and so on and so forth. So let's take a look at some of my replays. So I defeated Andy 3 crowns to 0, which was pretty cool. Got me up to above 1900. I've sort of switched up my troop composition based off of the levels of my troops. So I have a level 8. What's this thing? It's the Barbarian Hut. Sorry. I use Hog Riders now because he's level 8. They actually come in pretty handy. They go right for the defensive building and tower, or I should say, and they actually do a considerable amount of damage. And then if you have a free spell with it, even better, because then it just wreaks havoc on the opponent. So you can see a bunch of wins, 3 wins in a row against Austeri. Reversal, another YouTuber. I think he hates playing against me because he always sends me the sad face emote whenever we get paired together. He actually sent me a Twitter comment or a tweet expressing his frustration whenever he gets paired with me. But it's all in fun. I'm sure he's recording some stuff on his YouTube channel, so go ahead and check that out. But it's all in fun. I should probably share that. I'll probably share that replay with you guys. Let's see. Do I have anything with other YouTubers? Apex, no. Some Asian guys, no. Okay, so I think the one with Molt fell off, so I did win against Molt. I think I played against Clash with Ash and I won against him. I don't see it in the replay, so I must have fallen off since. But let's go ahead and get to the point of this video, which is the new Golem. So as you can see, I had back-to-back Golem attacks. I was trying it out with the new Elixir Pump thing. I won one and lost one, and pretty decisively too. The one I lost, it was 3 crowns to 0, and the one that I won was 3 crowns to 0. So after that, I decided not to use Golems anymore because it costs so much elixir, 8 elixir, so I don't think it's worth it. But let's go ahead and look at this replay because it is pretty cool though, seeing the Golem in action. Let's go ahead and watch this. So he's level 8, I'm level 10, so I have a slight advantage in terms of HP. I'm using the Elixir Pump, seeing what it does, how much elixir it's boosting me. And look, you can see my elixir bar going up pretty quickly, so I'm pausing it for a second. It's going up pretty quickly, and the enemy, he's dropping a Prince right now, so I'm kind of worried about the Prince, but because once he gets into that rush speed mode, he'll do extra damage. So on the left hand side, he drops a group of barbs, and I use air units, minions to take them out. So I kind of just let the right side kind of just do its thing. The guy uses wizards. I'm kind of on the fence with wizards. Wizards are okay, do splash damage, they do a lot of damage, but their HP is really low, and I don't know, I can't justify the cost of the wizard, because once it dies, you're probably wasting, I think the wizard's 6 elixir or 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know off the top of my head, but I don't think it's worth it for the amount of HP and splash damage. I'd rather use the baby dragon, which only costs 4, and it's a flying unit too as well. But who knows? Maybe there is a really good strategy with the wizards. So I dropped the golem. He's a beast. He's a level 5 golem, and you'll see in a second what he does. So he's really slow. He ignores enemy troops. Those are flying troops, so it really doesn't matter. But he ignores enemy troops and goes right towards the tower. So when he splits, you saw that it actually, the golem splits, but blows things up in the radius, so in a small radius. So when it splits, it actually, if an enemy is dropping, let's say, a crowd of skeletons or a crowd of ground troops to kind of take out the golem, if it splits, it'll destroy all of those that crowd basically. So that's one advantage of the golem. Splits into 2 and it's still doing damage. So I'm pretty much wrecking this guy right now. You know, on the left hand side, I dropped my prince, working on his prince, and I'm basically taking out his tower, his main tower, his castle, I would say, right away. So it was a pretty quick battle, not too hard, but I'll show you guys the one where I lost with the golem. So I'll review this, I'll rate this later, but let's go ahead and look at the loss. So that was my only loss, I think, in a while. I won a bunch, so let's take a look at that. Same strategy, but again, this guy is equal footing. He's level 10, so both his buildings and my buildings have the same health. So we're essentially equally matched, with the exception of the level of our cards. So we'll see. But it looks like it's pretty even. He's got a level. Is that a level 6? Yeah, it's a level 6. Let's see, baby dragon, and I have a level 6 baby dragon too. But look, that wizard takes out all those troops right there, so that's one of the cases where actually the wizard might come in handy. But he has a level 8 wizard, so keep that in mind. With a lower level wizard, you know, boom, one hit with that prince, and that wizard is down. That wizard is down. He has level 10 bards, which is pretty OP. They're pretty strong with level 10. I don't know why I put down another elixir pump. I was hoping to generate twice the amount of elixir, but at this point, you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm already losing pretty hard, pretty decisively. So I'm waiting for that golem. I want to drop that golem. I do drop it right here in 1 second. There you go. And I'm hoping that that golem itself would take out that one tower. So he drops a prince, a level 6 prince, and I drop a baby dragon behind it. Now, so that golem is taking a lot of damage and not really contributing too much. The enemy, I freeze the enemy in the hopes of doing some more damage, but the golems don't really do much damage to the towers, so as you can see. So for me, I mean, in some cases the golem is good, but in an evenly matched, match, I guess, it's not really that great. I can't really justify using, what, 8 or 9 elixir for one troop that pretty much can get destroyed easily, I would say. Well, I wouldn't say easily, but there's an easy counter to it. So I don't know. I don't really recommend using it, but maybe there's a better strategy. Again, a lot of this does come down to, though, the card draw that you get, because sometimes you get good cards, sometimes you get bad cards. So it really depends. I like how, you know, Hearthstone, it lets you mulligan for other cards if you don't like some of the cards that you're starting hand, basically. Hopefully they add that in a later update, because that would be cool. Because it changes a lot in terms of the gameplay, like, you know, different metas and like how your strategy goes, you know. You might want to mulligan for something else. So hopefully they add that at some point. We'll see. Let's look at some other battles. Let's see. Andes, it was in 1894 against a 1795. Let's see, are there any battles where I attack someone who's higher than me? Don't think so. Okay, so let's go ahead. Are there any replays over here? Let's check. Don't see. There's one with Clash with Ash. So not too much. Okay, so let's go ahead. I actually want to do a fresh battle. Let's see if I have my troops ready. Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and do a battle. So as you can see, estimated time 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Well, I mean, keep in mind that, you know, this game is only in beta in select countries, so, you know, this game doesn't have the population yet to sustain good matchmaking or to be able to find opponents quickly. Hopefully this changes and gets better once they do global release, but you know, it does kind of suck that you have to wait this long. And oftentimes too, you know, you wait and then you get paired up with either someone who's a lot higher than you or someone that's a lot lower than you just for the sake of matchmaking. But I'm sure Supercell is aware of this, and they'll make some matchmaking tweaks once they global launch and have it a little bit tighter in terms of the ban, because you want to fight someone who's around the same strength as you, maybe a little bit harder, maybe a little bit easier, but nothing that, you know, is impossible to win. When I'm playing against the #1 player, it's pretty much impossible to win against that guy. Like, literally, he's got everything maxed out. I think he's level 11 now, his troops are all maxed. He can basically spam whatever he wants and still win, so that guy is just running away with it. So hopefully Supercell changes that and fixes it. So let's wait and see if we can find a battle, because I want to do a battle right now and hopefully I win. So epic cards can be upgraded to level 8. Let's see what else. Rare cards can be upgraded to level 10. So one thing that kind of sucks about this is you can't, so I have a deck, right, and I want to use this deck and I want to level up the cards in my deck, but I can't do it. You know, I can't choose to level up those certain cards because you get chests and you don't know what you get in those chests. So it could be, you know, all cards that you don't use, and that in that case it's a waste. So I ended up buying, or in my previous episode, a bunch of magical chests and only leveled up my main deck cards like once maybe or something like that. So that kind of sucks. There is a component in the game where you can upgrade cards or buy cards using gold, and it refreshes, I think, every 12 hours or 24 hours, but the cost per card goes up exponentially pretty much per card. So that's really insane. So for instance, I think for the Prince card, I bought 2 or 3 Prince cards today to just level them up because I only needed 2 or 3 left. And then on the 4th card, it's like 27 to 30,000 gold, and it's like I'm not gonna spend 30,000 gold just to buy 1 card. So so that kind of sucks. Hopefully they make some tweaks on that and make it a little bit cheaper. But I do like that aspect though, where they do a rotation, and you know, if there's a card that you need and you only need 1 or 2 of them, you don't have to necessarily wait. You can wait for it to be available instead of showing up in a chest randomly. So let's go ahead and fight. We finally found a battle. So let's see if I can be on point with this. I didn't really get a good hand, so we'll see. We'll see if this. We'll see. We have to go with what we can work with. So nothing crazy right now. Right now I'm gonna wait. He's got a musketeer out, which I'm kind of afraid of. Not a huge fan of musketeers. Gonna use this barbarian hut. So for me, I love barbarian huts, and I hope my best starting hand would be to have a barbarian hut readily available. That would be golden. That would be mint. Because right when you start, you're about like 6.5 elixir. So you know, right away you can pretty much drop that 7 elixir hut. So that's crucial because it keeps them busy. It keeps their troops busy, which is the key thing. You want to keep their troops busy on one side at least. So that Valkyrie does splash damage, which kills a lot of troops. He drops a fireball, which is good. He drops a fireball and it destroys that hut. You know, hopefully we're pretty much even right now. He's a little bit ahead, but boom, took down the first tower. So right now I'm playing more defensively. I want to maintain my 2 towers, but I know he's going to take out that right tower. Yeah, he's going to take that out right now, basically. So I need to be careful of that. So we're pretty much tied. Hopefully I can take down that last tower and defend after that. If I can do that, I'll pull out the win. So let's go ahead and do that. That last tower is looking pretty good on that side. I'm dropping the barbarian hut at level 8 to protect myself because I know he's going to come in and counter. He's going to counter and try to take that down. So I have 60 seconds to survive. If I can survive the 60 seconds, then I am golden. That way, you know, I can win this battle with just taking down one tower left. So, and he only has that one tower left, and I know I can take it down. So, drop that barrel. That baby dragon does splash damage, but I threw that barrel at him. So I'm pretty much GG on this. I know I can win this game. So that's pretty good news. He's at 1906, so that's good. I'll get a decent amount of cups from him. But I just want to 3-star him. So I think 3-star him, I think more crowns you get, it's like the same concept as Clash. The more crowns that you get, the more cups that you earn. So hopefully that logic applies. We'll see though. Let's see. Hopefully I can win this one. Yes, 3-star. Boom, boom, 3-star. I don't know what, you know, so if the enemy gets 1 crown and I get 3, does that mean that net I get two crowns, and so I get 2 crowns worth of trophies? Not really quite sure, so that remains to be seen too. But awesome stuff. So got a chest for that, got some crown chest stuff going on, and let's see, moved up to 5th place still. Well, I'm still in 5th place actually, so I still have, you know, a little bit left to go to get to 3rd place. I need about maybe 4 more matches. I need to win 4 more matches, and then I'll get there. But yeah, that does it for this episode. I just wanted to showcase, because one of the comments from my last, from episode 2, I believe, was to show off the golem. So I was like, oh, I have perfect replays for that, so why not do an episode on that? So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. This is Jorge Yao. Peace out.